Today we shall discuss about the challenges for English language in modern age. The English language has become an indispensable part of modern life, serving as a global lingua franca for communication, business, education, and technology. However, despite its widespread use and importance, the English language faces several challenges in the modern age. The rise of new technologies and digital communication. The rapid advancement of technology has transformed the way people communicate, leading to new challenges for the English language. The proliferation of social media, texting, and instant messaging has given rise to new forms of language use such as abbreviations, acronyms, and emojis. While these innovations have increased the speed and convenience of communication, they also pose a threat to the standardization and coherence of the English language. Globalization and language diversity. The increasing globalization of commerce, education, and culture has led to a growing demand for English language proficiency. However, this has also created challenges for non native English speakers who may struggle to master the complexities of the language. Furthermore, the diversity of languages and dialects spoken around the world has led to the emergence of new Englishes such as Singlish, Nigerian, Pidgin, and Indian English. While these varieties of English can facilitate communication within specific contexts, they also risk fragmenting the language and creating barriers to understanding. The impact of social media on language use. Social media platforms have revolutionized the way people communicate, but they also have a profound impact on language use. The brevity and informality of social media communication can lead to a decline in writing skills, grammar, and spelling. Moreover, the spread of misinformation and fake news on social media has highlighted the need for critical thinking and media literacy skills. The challenge of language teaching and learning. The growing demand for English language proficiency has created challenges for language teachers and learners. The traditional methods of language teaching, which focus on grammar rules and vocabulary lists, are often ineffective in preparing learners for the complexities of real life communication. Moreover, the lack of qualified language teachers, inadequate resources, and insufficient funding can hinder the development of effective language education programs. The need for language standardization and regulation. The English language is facing challenges related to standardization and regulation. The lack of a centralized authority to regulate language use can lead to confusion, miscommunication, and the erosion of language standards. Furthermore, the increasing use of English as a lingua franca has created a need for standardized language tests, certification programs, and language teaching methodologies. In conclusion, the English language faces several challenges in the modern age, including the impact of technology, globalization, and social media on language use. The growing demand for English language proficiency has created challenges for language teachers and learners, while the lack of standardization and regulation can lead to confusion and miscommunication. The address To address these challenges, it is essential to develop effective language education programs, promote language standardization and regulation, and foster a culture of language awareness and appreciation. Here are some more challenges faced by the English language in the modern age. Technological challenges. Number one, digital communication, changing language use. Number two, language homogenization through the internet. Number three, cyberbullying and online harassment. Globalization challenges. Number one, language diversity and non native English speakers. Number two, English as a lingua franca creating communication barriers. Number three, cultural and linguistic imperialism. Socio-linguistic challenges. Number one, language attitudes and prejudice. Number two, language and identity issues. Number three, language and power dynamics. Pedagogical challenges. Number one, ineffective language teaching methodologies. Number two, lack of qualified language teachers and resources. Number three, language assessment and testing issues. Economic challenges. Number one, language and economic development disparities. Number two, language barriers in tourism and international business. Number three, economic opportunities and challenges in the language industry. Cultural challenges. Number one, language and culture preservation concerns. Number two, language and identity issues in a globalized world. And number three, language influencing cultural values and norms.